guys, Sandra here and welcome to my channel Stars and Palm. And I wanted to make a video for you guys that's been highly requested, and that's how I print my photos, which is why you see I have my phone out. I wanted to talk about the apps that I use, or the app that I use, and basically how I go about printing my photos. So it's a pretty simple process, but I know a lot of you guys wanted tips on that, so yeah, I'm gonna get into that for you, and hopefully it'll help you out if you print from home, because that's basically how I print, because I found that when I wasn't printing at home, I was basically not really keeping up at all with project life, and I already have a hard time doing that printing at home. So yeah, you can imagine. Look at my case, it's all beat up now, but it's really cute. It's like mint and gold, which are my two favorites, and pink. So anyway, let's get into it. Before I get into the main purpose of this video, I did want to share with you guys very quickly an upcoming awesome company called crafttime.com that will be an online marketplace for handmade goods similar to Etsy, and will be launching on June 6th. Etsy can get pretty expensive to sell products, and it's easy for your store to get lost in their 1 million stores. So CraftTime will be much cheaper as well, at $1 a month or $10 for the year. Now I do want to mention that I am part owner of CraftTime, so I would love all the support that I could get. If you would like to share us with your friends, our fan page and YouTube channel are in the links below. CraftTime is also raffling a new Apple Watch, so you can enter that, and the link will be in the description as well. And if you just want to buy or sell crafts, just visit crafttime.com on June 6th, because I would love all your support. You don't necessarily have to have a store in order to want to get onto CraftTime and support CraftTime. So I hope I will see you guys there, and I hope that you will go and check out the links in the description box below, because I'm really excited to share this with you guys. And thanks again for listening to me on this little rant. Now on to the rest of the video, you guys. Thanks! So let's get into the rest of this video. So for the first thing is, I use this app, and it's called PicStitch. And I'm sure most of you have probably heard of it. I'm going to go into it right now. And then the first thing I do is I usually pick how I'm going to print my photos. So let's say you pick this. When you pick this, you're going to get basically 2 3x4s on each side. You're going to want to make sure that you check the aspect, which is down here, because it's going to be on 1:1. You need to have it on 4x6, because that's how at least for me, I have 4x6 printing paper. Now if you have larger printing paper, you might be able to change the ratio to get a different aspect, but I always choose 4x6 because I have a 4x6 paper that I use for printing. Now I don't know if this is exactly true to 3x4, if it's a perfect 3x4, because I know some people are very anal about that. I'm not. You guys see the photos that I have when I print them out. I have a little stack of them right here that I'll talk about too. But basically you need to make sure that the aspect is on, because if not, your photos are going to be off. Next thing you can do is you can go into borders, and you can take off the border. I usually take off the border because it doesn't always print right with the border on it. So unless it's usually the thinner border, but I just usually don't even mess with it, and I just go to the no border, and if I really want a border, I just add it with paper. Now I know that there's ways to add white borders around stuff in Photoshop and things like that, but honestly I really can't be bothered. So if I really want a white border, I just add it myself. So yeah, that's what I do for my printing. So basically I'm gonna choose 2 photos to put into here. See. I'm just going to choose 2 random photos as just an example. So let's say this photo album, all photos, and then let's just do this one randomly. So these 2 photos, as you can see, you can adjust it, kind of move it around. So once you decide you want to do that, you can also edit your photo from within the app. So if you want to, let's say, make this photo brighter, you can just kind of mess with it. So after you do that and you have it ready, and you make sure that your aspect is on 4x6, I can't stress that enough, you go to export, and it's going to ask you where you want to export it, and you pick photo album. Once you do that, you go to your photo album, and you're going to find it right there. So as you can see, it was right there, like as if you took that picture. And then you're going to go right here select that, and then you're going to go to print photo. So I'm going to show you guys an example of the sizes that I get. Obviously I don't always do the half and half, so I'm going to go back right now. Sometimes when I do photo sizes, because I know you guys are curious about like the photos that I do use, sometimes I will do the, hold on, I'm trying to find it right now. No. Sorry. Okay, this one right here, which is this grid one, and then I also make sure that my aspect is 4:6. Then I will take the border off. I will take the border off, which is, like I said, right up there. I think you only get that feature if you pay for the app, the 99 cents, because it is a free app, but like to take the commercials off or ads off. And then, you know, you just pick, and you can pick and choose and put all the photos in. Whenever I do print it in this type of grid, I will get these sized photos that are about, I would say, like a 2x2 photo. And then when I do the 3x4 photos, this is the size that I get out of a 4x6. So let me see if I can show you guys an example, but here's two different photos that are on the 4x6 that I printed. And like I said, I don't know if they're exactly a 3x4, but they're pretty close as far as I'm concerned, so that's how I use them. And when I don't do that size, I do the 2x2. Like that. So I also recommend, like, sometimes I cut down my photos to random sizes as well if I need a random size. So you guys are only limiting yourself. It doesn't, even if you don't get it to the exact size in your printer, you can also go ahead and just cut it down a little bit if you need to. Sometimes I will get random sizes and I'll just cut them down, like this is printed from the 4x6 in the 3x4 grid, and I cut it down a little bit because I wanted it smaller so that it could fit more within my 4x6 card in my project life. So that's just going to give you guys an idea of what I do. I'm going to now move on to my printer so that you guys can see what it looks like when I'm actually printing it from my printer. So follow me. So this is my Canon Pixma MG5420. It's one of the older models. I believe I got it a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. Still works great. You have that bottom tray for regular printing paper, and then the second tray right on top of that for photo paper, where I keep my 4x6 slotted in there. And as you can see, there's also a size for 5x7. So you do get options if you want to print on larger paper, which is great. So if you want to do a more custom, like 1:1 ratio or different ratios than 4x6, you can do that. I just happen to stick to easy peasy for me. And I have my phone ready. I do have my printer settings on Wi-Fi, so I can be anywhere in my apartment and I can print. So I don't necessarily have to be right by it, but I just thought for the purposes of this video I would be, and I'm sorry that my printer is all dusty and gross. So right now I'm getting it ready to print. I'm just going to my print options on my iPhone, and then I'm just clicking the printer on there. If you have more than one printer, make sure that the correct one is checked. This might be different if you have a different type of phone like an Android, but I'm just doing it from how I do it on my iPhone, so hopefully that'll give you some sort of idea if you do it on your phone. Now I've just sent my photo to print to my printer, and as you can see, the little light is flashing, so that means that it has received the message. And of course this part is fast forwarded for the sake of this video, but basically it's just going to print out the photo, and it goes pretty quickly. It takes less than a minute on real time, but I just wanted to show you guys how it looks the minute that it comes out, so you guys can get an idea of how the photo printing process is. And this is just 2 3x4s on a 4x6. So there you have it, guys. It looks super cute, and I hope that helps. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and showing you how to use the printer. If you guys have any questions, as always, please leave them down below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys, even when you just tell me little small things, because I do consider you guys my friends. So yeah, as always, if you want to see more videos like this, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any ideas for other videos of things you want to see from me, As always, let me know. I do take notes down when you guys tell me things you want to see. And for those of you who have left me requests, like on my last video, for things that you would like me to do, I am working on that, so fear not. I will try to have those videos done as soon as possible. I know that sometimes it take a little bit longer, but I promise I am working on it, you guys. And if you get the chance, please check out Craft Time. Go sign up for the newsletter. You're not going to get spammed or anything like that. It's private. Your information doesn't get sold. And it's going to launch on June 6th. And for those of you who have asked me when my stamp set that I designed is going to be launching with my style stamps, it will be ready on May 16th. So that you can go purchase it then, and I will probably do another video talking about it and using it in a video for you guys to kind of remind you. But I know that Jane asked me and a few other people have asked me, so thank you guys as always so much for watching. I love you guys and I appreciate your support and friendship so much. So thank you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.